foot tall chief. Yes, sir.
Yes, my question is to the panel in total. I want to ask about Mr. Almost. In that when he's on camera, when he's on camera, he's always the staunch, hard man. I want to know, does he stay that way when the camera's off?
He's a boob. Eddie and Mary are mom and dad on the show. And they are both two of the most wonderful people I've ever met in my life. Eddie really, really cares about this show. And he calls us all into his trailer from time to time and gives us the pep talk, and we got a long road to go. We're shooting for a long time here. And he gives us the big long speech about you gotta pace yourself and all that stuff, and he really, really is a remarkable man. In between takes, Eddie's either on his phone or he's goofing off. But I'll tell you a real quick story. In the miniseries, who remembers the scene where we vented the people and we shot them out and to extinguish the fire, and then the chief goes to Adama and says, the 40-second scene. All I needed was 40 seconds. I lost 88 of my men. Well, when you shoot a scene, you shoot a master, and then you shoot coverage. You go over my shoulder onto Eddie, and then we turn around and go over his shoulder onto me. So I say to him, I have that line where I say, I told that son of a bitch. And he turns right into me and he gets like this close. He goes, he's the XO of this ship. Don't you forget that, chief. It sends me off. Well, we shot the master, we shot his coverage, we went for lunch. We come back from lunch, and we go to do the first take. He steps into me like this, and I can't even talk about it because it makes my skin crawl. He went for lunch. He had like a cat shit, burnt hair, sirloin, garlic sandwich. Didn't brush his teeth. Had it in his mustache and in his teeth. My skin started to peel away. I didn't have to shave for 3 weeks. My pores were screaming. I watch that scene now and I go, oh. And he steps right into me and he goes, he's the XO of this shit. And I'm just standing there going, oh. Sends me away, I walk away, they yell cut, I look back and he looks at me and he goes, welcome to the show. That's everything. I'm gonna get that, man. And in the boxing, we actually tagged each other a few times. He stepped into a punch, he was supposed to duck, and I just went, we leaned forward, right into it, boom! Right into oh, yeah? And then I kind of saw that little Latino anger go, oh shit, I'm dead. Yeah, we were throwing him pretty good. It got kind of funny. He's a great human being.
I have a question about the birth and death rate of humans in the fleet. In other shows such as Farscape,
somebody called Dr. Cottle, hang on.
The peacekeepers had mandatory recreation time, and they were basically, they made sure that their race would continue, and I think that there isn't a lot that's happening in the show to encourage people to actually reproduce.
I like where your head's at.
I think it's really important. Do you think this is going to happen, or like
mandatory conjugal visits?
Yes.
I really like that idea. What do you think? Mandatory conjugal visits? Yeah. It's like Kevin Gazer's room over at the Marriott there.
Tom Zarek might be a different man today.
We have a whole bunch of little Tom Zareks running around. Wow, he lived in so many places with that. It's great. I do have a little Tom Zarek. Richard, of course. Different. Yes. Is that it? Are we done?
Ladies and gentlemen, say thank you to our